everybody, it's me, Erin and Elyse. Welcome back to another episode of Erin's Eats, or Erin's Country Kitchen. I haven't quite decided yet, but I really appreciate all the suggestions. I think I'm liking those two the most, Erin's Eats, or Erin Eats. Today, I'm going to show y'all how to make barbecue cups. They're super delicious and yummy. They're great to just make like on a weeknight when you don't have too much time for supper. They're really good if you need to like take something to a party or a potluck because they're easily transportable. Like Adam right now is in a show and his schedule's all wonky, and these are really actually good left over. Just pop them in the microwave. So like I'll go ahead and eat me some, and then when he gets home later he can have some and they'll be just as good. So yeah, I'm going to show y'all how to make some barbecue cups. The barbecue cups recipe is another one from my grandmother's collection of recipes. She made it pretty frequently. My mama makes it. Now I make it. Before we get started, let's put on our aprons, folks. Put it around your waist, tie, and bounce. Bounce with it. I missed doing this last week. I didn't do it for that cake. Ooh, this is dirty. All right, a couple of pre-steps, assembling of the cups steps you want to do is preheat your oven to 400 degrees and spray a muffin tin. The recipe I'm using makes 8 little cups, so just only spray however many you're going to make. Once you've done your couple little steps there, you're going to need to brown a pound of ground beef. I already did that, so we're going to go ahead to the flavorful steps. I'm going to show you what makes these like so tasty. As with most recipes out there, these are customizable. If you have a favorite barbecue sauce, use your favorite. We typically use the brand Sweet Baby Ray's. That was always my granddaddy's favorite, so I just feel like when I eat these and I think about them and like eating them with them, I'm like, I gotta use what my granddaddy liked, because it, I don't know, made me think of it. Still using it, granddaddy. Yeah, you can do like kind of whatever you want. Like for example, I'm gonna be using like the dried minced onion. You could have like browned your ground beef with fresh diced up onion. I just didn't feel like doing that. So let's move ahead and mix together our meat mixture, folks. So like I said, I already browned my pound of ground beef. So to this, we're going to add barbecue sauce. You need a half a cup of barbecue sauce. I also don't measure it out. I just squeeze it so until it looks right. So do your... barbecue sauce, a tablespoon of minced onion, a tablespoon of brown sugar. This makes a pretty big difference in it, I think. So once you've mixed together your ground beef barbecue sauce concoction, you're ready to form little cups with biscuit dough. Now, as I've shown y'all before, I like to use the canned biscuit dough because it's easy, it's convenient. If you don't have that on hand, just make your own. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get my biscuit cups. I'm always hesitant to use these stupid things. They're not stupid, I'm sorry. I'm always hesitant because I feel like it's either gonna like pop open and startle me, or I'm gonna have to whack it open, which is even more stressful. See, it didn't do it, so I'm gonna have to smash it. Wow. Now, I'm going to tell you a little trick I have. Before I put it in the tin, I squish it like flat. I squish it out. It's easier to make into a little cup shape, like a little basket for your beef. So go ahead and squish it out like this. So you just put it in, smush it down. Boom. One little biscuit. It kind of looks like a little nest. Just keep going until you fill as many up as you happen to be making. Once you have created all your little biscuity, doughy nesses, you want to scoop and divide your meat mixture evenly between all of them. Well, now there's one final step you can do before you bake these. You can sprinkle cheese on top of them before you bake them. Now, I'm only going to do half of mine cheese because Adam actually can't really eat cheese. I mean, he can, but it does kind of, you know. You know, just do what works best for you. Just like we're doing. I'm doing half and half. Just as a little, like, I guess a tip, I don't know. I grated the cheese just before I started filming. Instead of buying the already shredded cheese, I find that if you grate it yourself, it melts better. I'm gonna add my freshly grated cheese and then we're gonna bake. These only take about 10 to 12 minutes to bake. Like I say every single time, go by how they smell. If you can smell it real strong, take it. Just keep an eye on them. You don't want to burn them. So pop them in the oven, 10 to 12 minutes, and then enjoy the deliciousness. Let me give you a little shot of what they look like so we can have a before and after. All right, let's get to baking. We're back. The barbecue cups are done baking and they smell delicious. I think I may have left them in there a teensy bit too long, but it's okay. No biggie. They also puffed up real big. Let me show you. Whoa, look at those barbecues. Yeah, so they look amazing. Sadly, my taste tester is not home right now. Like I mentioned before, he's in a show, so he's in rehearsal. But he'll be home later and he'll eat them, but he won't be here to eat them for the video, so I guess I might just have to taste it myself. So, alright. Whenever I get stuff out of a little muffin tin and just, you know, run a little knife around the edges. Look at that. Ginormous. Let me cut it in half. Gooey, meaty, barbecue-y deliciousness. You may want to eat these with a fork, or you can, you know, be home by yourself and not worry about being super classy and just pick it up and bite it. Smells good. That's the stuff, man. That's how you make barbecue cups. Really easy, right? Let me know in the underpants below if you've ever made anything like this before. I'm pretty sure this is like a fairly common recipe, but I love it, so I wanted to share it, so there you go. As always, thanks for tuning in, giving me suggestions on what to call this, all that kind of stuff, just being nice people. Check back next Saturday for another recipe. I'll see you then. Bye.